Hi guys, it is Ágota here, welcome to my channel, and before you are watching it, just give it a like and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. So just a minute ago we discussed our love story and it just went longer than I thought. So now this, in a separate video, we are going to answer your questions. I have them prepared here. So yeah, so the first question is about where and when we met. If you haven't seen and watched the previous video, we discussed our whole love story in detail. So, and thank you for all of you for all the good wishes and the blessings you sent me. I really appreciated it, and I wish you all the blessings and happiness as well. Oh yeah, and I'm happy to see that someone is learning Hungarian. Sultan Rajder, keep it up. It's not an easy language, but you can do it. Jabad Malik asked what to do to impress a Hungarian girl. I think Hungarian girls are not different than any other girls, be kind to them and I don't know, figure out if they like you. Just be friends first and then figure out how they feel about you. And don't be shy to make the moves. Guys, you are the ones who have to initiate. I think it's like that in Pakistani culture too, right?
Yes.
Always the guy initiates, in Hungary too. Don't think the girl will initiate. Even if she likes you, she will just
She will never initiate.
It's just not the way it is. She
Yes.
will wait, hope, but if you want something, then you have to make it happen. And maybe even if the girl doesn't like you at first, it's not set in stone. Maybe just wait or just be friends for a while till the emotions come. Sometimes it takes time. Don't expect it to happen in a second. It's a process. As you get to know someone, you will start to like them, and yeah, just time it well and yeah, initiate towards the girl and be kind to her. Okay, so what do you like most in Zermoon? Also describe his bad and good habits. Said, can you read the name?
Jahangir Khan.
Yes. Well, I really love Zermoon. He has a lot of positivity. He's often smiling, happy, and I love his kindness. I love that he's romantic. He's giving me compliments a lot, and he does kind things to me always, brings me flowers out of nowhere, brings me watermelons, since that's my favorite fruit. So I just really like how kind and caring he always is towards me. And also sometimes I have to go to work early in the morning to shoot, and he just stays up the night just to take me there with a car, for example. And he's a person I can really talk with a lot, and we can have good conversations. We share interest in we both love traveling, so we are just having an awesome time whenever we can travel. But being just at home too, we have a lot of fun. We like to watch series together, we like to play board games, we like to have walks in the parks, and yeah,
Even the deepest of conversations about literally anything. I want to know her thoughts about something. She's curious about my thoughts towards some topic. It can be anything, literally.
Yeah.
And we just have deep conversations. So we love each other a lot. We love each other a lot, but we have this good chemistry, this compatibility together as well.
Yeah.
I think that this is the most crucial thing in a relationship. So guys, if you are finding a woman for yourself, a girl for yourself, Hungarian or whatever, even Pakistani, just make sure that you, before you get into it, you need to be sure that there's compatibility, there's chemistry.
Yes. Yeah, because maybe you like the way the other person looks, but at the end, okay, with time that will change. And also it's really important how you feel yourself with that person. Are you like happy when you are together? Do you share interests? Do you have a good time together? Like all these really matter, and how that person makes you feel, that really matters too. And with him, like this is like, I was always so happy. So yeah, I just felt it, like I knew this was meant to be.
Yes, because we were very good friends before we got together.
Yes.
So once we were together, then I was so like, for me, it was like I just complete, my life is complete now. The most important check mark in my life to have a partner who's compatible with me, it was checked. So
yeah,
it was a real victory for me.
Yeah, me too. And it's like, sometimes at a date it can be nerve-wracking, like how the other person will be. For us it wasn't, because we really were friends before, so we knew each other. So after that, it's like, now we are more than friends, but we already like know each other. There was no nervousness. We just kept on enjoying our time together, and we spent like way more time after, of course.
There's one thing I would like to mention regarding the question about how to get in a relationship with the Hungarian girls. What do they like? So I'm just gonna tell you something which they really don't like. So what they don't like is self-praising, self-boasting, pride. That's something which most Hungarian girls really don't like. Like, I have this, I have that, I have this, I have that. You just start counting the materialistic things you have. So that's something Hungarian girls are really, really not interested in. And I think most girls around the world, what they look, what they want to see, what they want to make sure is your personality. It's not about the looks necessarily. It's about how will they plan, how can they plan a future with you.
Yeah.
That's what really counts. And this like self-praising, self-boasting, self-bragging, when you brag a lot, this is a really big negative point. So if you do come to Hungary and you do get to know a girl or all girls, so just don't do that.
Yes, that is a very good point. That's true. Like, some guys just start really saying like how great and awesome they are. They're just so proud. Like it's not attractive. It's kind of repelling. Like, okay, you are just so full with yourself, then just go and be happy. Like it gives me this.
Exactly.
Like it gives the girls this feeling.
Exactly.
So don't do that. Don't praise yourself too much. I'm not saying you should be like saying bad things about yourself. No, just don't praise yourself. Like, yeah.
Just be yourself.
Just be yourself. And
be who you are. Just, you don't have to say something which is untrue.
Yeah.
Or something, if you have a Mercedes, then you don't have to mention it like 10 times a day that I drive a Mercedes. So.
Oh no, don't do that.
Yeah, so don't,
no.
just don't do that. Just keep that in mind. It's
also,
a good tip.
like, even with other qualities, like if you are really smart or really strong or something, don't just keep saying, like, the girl will see it. So when it actually matters is like when the girl can see something that, oh, you are very honest, you are very kind, you are very smart. You don't have to say it for yourself. It just kind of feels like you're trying to make a point, and it just kind of makes the validity, it lowers it. I don't know. Just show it instead of saying it, these good qualities you have.
Okay, let's look at the next question.
That was the negative habits.
Okay, so yes. I think there's not too much.
No, really, but there isn't much.
There might be a few, one or two. So you can just mention something.
Yeah, like our phase of walking is different. So I usually like to walk faster, and we can bicker a bit about that.
Yeah, but that's not. But both of us know that it's neither of our faults. Because the thing is, people in Europe, I've been living in Europe since 15, 16 years now. So people here, they walk faster. Because they love to have walks outside, and the streets are full of people. In Pakistan, especially the part where I'm from, in Karachi, it is so hot. It is really, really hot. Like you will see some people, but everyone just goes out for a purpose, and then they just look forward to the time when they can go into their car or in the house in the AC or just sit in front of a fan. So that's what they look forward to. So they go out with a purpose. They want to finish it quick and then go sit in front of a fan or car or their home, comfort of the home.
Yeah.
But in Europe, that's not the case. These people love to go out, have walks, and have walks in the park, and the weather's nice over here, so they love to do that. So I don't. Me coming from Karachi, I don't like to walk out that much.
Yeah, and I like to be outside and walk outside, go to parks and hikes. Yeah, so yeah, this is a difference we had. Let's say that's for the negative. Okay. What are your most irritated and most adorable married life moments? Said
Babarajaz.
Well, irritated we discussed is walking. Yeah, most adorable married life. I think I also mentioned those, like when he does all these kind of things, like with the flowers and all that. And when we have some trips together, those are amazing.
Yeah, or if it's Valentine's Day or a birthday, then I buy some gifts and flowers, but I also say a poem.
Yes.
And she really likes it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, and also Easter, he said a Hungarian poem, because we have this tradition, we say a poem and he memorized it in Hungarian. That was really cool. Okay, so more questions about our relationship. Just watch the previous video, a lot of information there. Okay, Lucky as that, have you ever been to any Asian country, especially South Asian country, Pakistan, India or Bangladesh, and observed their family value and lifestyle prior to your marriage? If no, then were not you thought about some future problem? How did you make your mind to marry Zermoon? So before I got married, I went to Japan, but I didn't go to Pakistan or India. I was
Dubai as well.
Yeah, I went to Dubai. Yes, for some days. I was told by some part of my family that there might be problems, but I also knew Zermoon by then pretty well, and I saw that I just saw that there would be no problem. Like we discussed things in detail, how we are going to do our married life exactly, so I knew what I'm getting into. I made up my mind to marry him because I really loved him and I wanted to spend my life with him, and we did discuss these potential problems. So we really went through all of these, like how we are going to raise our children, where we will live, or how we are going to live our life. We made a plan ahead. So I knew that I wasn't just gambling, I knew what I'm doing. Okay, so Zeshan Ahmed asked that how Pakistani and Hungarian people can get to know about each other. If someone from Pakistan wants to get in a relationship with Hungarian girl or boy, what qualities Hungarians expect in their partners? If you are here, just start socializing, start to talk with people, go for maybe these events, or if you're in a university, just really make friends, talk with girls, get to know them. Every girl here in Hungary too are different, so I have a personality, but another Hungarian girl can have a totally different personality. So it's an individual thing. You should just kind of figure out what that specific girl likes, what you set your mind upon. And we mentioned a few things before, that what we like or dislike. Okay, so Modni Mustafa asked which habits of each other you love and dislike. So I said what I like and dislike, so now it's your turn. What do you like and dislike?
Okay, so the thing that I really like about her is that, of course, first of all, very, very immensely. In my opinion, the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. But like her inner beauty as well, the thing we call sirat, her inner beauty. So that's 10 times more beautiful than her surat, her external beauty. So because she is very understanding, very calm, and before she gets into a subject or something she disagrees upon with me, she says it very calmly. Like I have sometimes like I do something very quickly, I make a decision very quickly, and it doesn't go out well. It doesn't turn out well after that. But she comes to me and said that Zermoon, I didn't agree with that. I think we should have done it like this, or you should have done it like that. But she's not one of those girls one of those women who just goes berserk if something doesn't go according to how she wanted it to go. So that's one thing. Like she's very calm, she's very understanding, and I can have any kind of conversation with her. We have this compatibility, this chemistry in ourselves. Like whenever we talk about something, we look at each other's prospect, each other's point of view on a certain topic. It can be anything. For example, dinosaurs even.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even as something as crazy as that, as like when we talk about it, it just goes into so much depth. So many questions just come out of this simple topic. So yeah, that's what I like. She counter questions, and it's just so easy and so entertaining to have conversations with her. And if I say, like, sometimes I say things that she doesn't really agree with, but she listens first, and then later she said that she tells me that no, that's wrong, and this is how she thinks it's supposed to be. So we never have arguments. So we never argue, but we do have debates.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of debates,
Mm-hmm.
but we never argue. So that's something I'm really happy about.
Yeah, me too.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, just one thing what came to my mind about dinosaurs. We we had our first date. It was not an official date because we weren't a couple yet, but we got a project to work on, and it was just the two of us getting together in a cafe to work on the project. So it was like a date, and that was about that. Like he started showing me dinosaurs there. So on our first date, we were looking at a lot of the water dinosaurs and all, and it was actually really interesting. So we were talking about dinosaurs instead of working on our school project.
Yeah, well, we got that done.
Yeah, we did it well
Yes.
later, but at that specific time we talked about dinosaurs.
Yeah, so I should really thank dinosaurs to where it led me.
Okay, so what do you not like about me?
Okay, so what I not like about her is, as we talked about it before, she walks too fast. People in my country, in Pakistan, people in my family, my friends even, we don't walk that fast. She walks really fast. So that's one thing that I dislike. And we often, when we're walking on the street, like we're holding hands, but most of the time she's always in front of me while she's holding my hand.
No, I'm just trying to be encouraging that we should go a bit faster.
Yeah, but that's when we have to be somewhere.
Yeah.
Like if we're just strolling on the street or in a park, then of course like we walk slow. We just stroll. Like that's
Yes.
how you stroll. But
Yeah,
this
because
is
the park is beautiful, so
Yeah.
of course I like to see a beautiful park.
Yeah.
But if we have to be on time, of course I want to hurry. I think it makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that hurrying for me. For me, it can be very, very unpleasant. So, but yeah, but that's okay. That's a small
Yeah.
issue, so we can live with that. Yes,
Yeah.
I love her.
Okay, so Ibrahim Mustafa said, please learn Urdu, it will be so beautiful from your mouth. Ibrahim, Urdu मुश्किल है, लेकिन जारी मुश्किल है. I'm gonna do it again. Ibrahim, Urdu मुश्किल है, लेकिन कोशिश जारी है.
Yes. Koshish jari hai.
Yeah.
She's trying.
Yeah. So I don't really speak much, but I'm trying and I'm learning some words. It's not easy. It's really not easy. Try learning Hungarian and then you will see how I feel.
It's very difficult.
Yeah. So Jahangir Khan asked that how many siblings do you have? I would love to marry one of your sisters. I don't have sisters. I have one younger brother. Yeah.
And he won't marry you, so too bad.
Okay, and he also asked that would you recommend hair transplant for Zermoon? So I actually don't mind, like I don't really care that much, but he told me before that he would like to have hair transplant. So yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay if not. It's his choice.
Yeah, well, not anytime soon, but in the future. From Turkey, from Istanbul, I have plans to go there and get a hair transplant. So yeah, but not anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just settling into our lives at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's for later.
Yeah. Okay, so Asnal Afridi said that my question, do you really like Pakistan? Be frank. I don't think so. You will, because Pakistan is not like Europe countries. This isn't hard for you to talk in and go around in such undeveloped areas or places. Well, frankly, I do like Pakistan. I would not want to live there. Actually, I like living here in Europe, but I really like visiting, and I have a great time with our family there. And also he shows me nice places, and we went to the beach, and yeah, he shows me good places, and there's still a lot of places what I would like to discover, like the north, Lahore, Islamabad. Oh yeah, many of you ask me when am I going. I want to go. It's not like I can just go anytime, but and also when I was there, the coronavirus was still really high, so many things closed up. So I would probably go when things open up again, and I'm there, and yeah, we talked about it. I really want to travel around in Pakistan. So I like it. I love Pakistan. Pakistan Zindabad. Will you visit Peshawar? I really hope so. I would like to. And Adam Butt asked, I wish you good luck, and please let us know your lovely story. And one more thing, are you interested in Islam? Or you are forced to convert? Answer only if you want. Thanks.
Can I answer this?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, so the thing is that she is Christian, and so am I. As you all know, that 1% or I don't know, 1.5% of the population of Pakistan, maybe even less than that. So it's non-Muslims. And I come from the Christian part of that. The majority of the non-Muslims that are in Pakistan, who are Pakistani people like I am, so they are Christians, and I come from that. So my family and myself, I was born into a Christian family. So for me it was even the more convenient to marry Ágota, as both of us we're church-going Christians.
Yes.
And I hope that answers the question.
Yes. Okay, so Raja Sajid asked that will you permanently live in Pakistan? We are not planning to live there permanently. We are planning to visit there regularly, and we like to visit, but we are not planning to live there. And Farhan Khan asked that will you suggest your country people to come to Pakistan, and will you and also request to your country foreign minister to allow visa to visit your country as well? Okay.
Can I answer the second part?
Well, okay,
Regarding the
let
visa.
me answer the first
Okay.
one first. Like,
Okay.
yes, I do recommend to my friends, like regularly, I tell them these things. I actually do this vlog to show the whole world, like, the beautiful things in Pakistan and how kind of people can be there. Yeah, so you can answer the second part.
So about the visas, let me just start with saying that the foreign minister of Hungary was in Pakistan around 2 months ago, I think. And we have a really good relationship with Hungary, economic wise as well. It's a good relationship. And but regarding the visas, it's not just Pakistani people struggling to get it, it's the whole
Everyone.
world. It's literally the whole world, except if you have a residence permit here, student residence permit, if you work here, or if you have a Hungarian family member. In my case, I do. It's my wife. So, but tourism-wise, they have shut down the visa, the Schengen visa as we call it, in Pakistan. But they will restart it again as soon as the situation in Pakistan gets better, so it will be reopened. And I am keeping track of this because I want my family to come to Hungary and visit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is gonna happen, so you'll get the visa.
Yeah, and also I don't really have the ability to talk with the foreign minister. It's not like I can just find him and talk with him. Like, it will be just as hard for me as for you to talk with the Pakistani foreign minister. So, Mr. Lobi Cars asked that why did you start your acting career? Yeah, I actually always loved acting as a child. I started when I was like 8 years old. I joined a pantomime team. You know, pantomime is when people paint their face white, they don't talk and they just do every gesture without talking and on a music base. So that's how it started for me. And after that, as I went to high school and all, I went to the drama clubs and I just always enjoyed, I loved when I could perform. That was like my happiest moments when we were like practicing for play or doing something. And also, you know, in movies, when you bought the DVD, then there were also these options that you can see that how the movie was made, and they show the background. And I always loved those. I was always like watching. I was more excited about how the movie was made than about the movie itself. So it just all added up, and people kept giving me positive feedback that I'm good in acting. And I just loved it. So one point I made up my mind that I will be an actor. And first my family didn't like it so much, but by now they are actually quite okay with it since I graduated from an acting school, and yeah, I'm doing it as my job. I'm shooting now too, I'm working on a project. So yeah, I really love my job. Javid Khan asked that where do you live now? We live in Hungary, Budapest, in the middle of the city. And yeah, I'm not in Pakistan now. Umar B. Torres, where is your husband in these days? He's right here.
I'm here
He's
in
right
Budapest,
here.
in Hungary,
Lives
with my
with
wife,
me.
where I'm supposed to be.
Yes. Okay, so I think we went through the major questions you had. It went quite long, so if you stick through the whole time and you watch the whole thing, then congratulations for you. Thank you for watching and for being here with us. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you would like to see more Q&As. Write me your questions under this, even if you want, and we can do this again sometime. So everyone, have an amazing day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.
See you in the next video. Khuda Hafiz.
Good
Bye bye.
Bye.